what that one does, mate. We've had that for so long, haven't we? Timothy has an armature, which is how I get him to stand up so well, mostly. But it also makes him very stiff and noisy. Because I don't know if you could hear that, but putting him on the bug expert because we're going shopping. We're going to plant some flowers, aren't we? And there'll be lots of bugs and mud involved. So Timothy loves it in the garden. Of course he does. And he's also got his own little dinosaur garden that Auntie Sheena bought him a couple of years ago. So I've got that out. So he can play with that. We've got some wild flowers to plant in our tub. And I've got some marigolds. And then I'm also... Is he scaring you? Wow! That's his big feet, isn't it? Going jump, 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 jump. And then his belly. And then I'll put these little Crocs on, I think, today. These are what we had for Toby. What Toby came in. But as they've got a dinosaur on, Timothy loves them. He's coming to get you. Rah, rah, rah. See his eyes light up. 2. Rah, rah, rah. He's coming to get you, Timothy. Ah, hide your eyes, hide your eyes. No, you better not tell Grumpy where pinching is. Nuts, how do I? We're pinching Grumpy's nuts today. I'm going to put him on the bird feeder. Now, we don't feed them for very long because they have plenty of woodlands around. But I like to carry on feeding the birds for a little while because they got the babies. But you want the babies to be able to learn to forage for themselves, don't we? Hey, yes, we are going to. Look at the weather. Look at the sky. I don't know if you can see the sky, but it's pretty. Looks like it's coming in pretty black there. But Timothy and I are going to go down and plant some seeds, aren't we? Say, finally, going to do it. We are, aren't we? We're finally going to do it. It's been a long wait, that poor boy. But yeah, look at the sky there. Wow. Looks very grey. Actually, last year, Timothy, when we got out here, it was very grey. Right then, let's get down. Let's Mum go and get our seeds. Gloves for Timothy. Little gloves on, all that wet, I think. I feel like I want you to wear gloves, mate. I don't think this is going to be too bad. You just got to shake the box on. And then shake the box on, rake it in, and then water it. But I think if we get it done now, it will looks like it's going to have some water tonight. No, Timothy. At least let me get these on first. Oh dear. Left these out last night, didn't we? So they're a bit wet. Oh no. See, never mind. Boys don't care about that, say. But they're quite hard to get on. I think it's because they're a bit damp. But there we go. I'm going to get Grumpy's thing. So this is what we are going to put in the garden before the rain comes today. So I am filming this. Oh, just shake well. Filming this on Wednesday. Got lots of little holes there, so we're going to shake that. Right, here then, mate. Now, it says, sow outdoors after the last frost. Well, I'm not going to have any more frost now. February to June. Prepare the soil by removing some weeds. Well, you see, we didn't do that, did we, mate? Rake the soil. Shake the box to mix the seeds. Open the box. Yada, 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 yada. Way. Oh, Mum's just going to open it up. Mama is just going to open it up, and then we're just going to spread them out here. Right, go on, mate. And we get the... because it's going to have all sorts in there, so it was only a cheap box. I don't know how many it's going to have in it, but we'll see what occurs. So they'll be fighting for space, won't they? We'll use the hoe, not the rake, because Mum doesn't really like the rake. I don't want to get the rake, actually, because that's what I mean. I don't really want to get the rake. Do you want to help Mum do this bit? Okay, ready? That's it. Oh, your glove came off. Never mind, you don't want the glove. You want the glove off, do you? Then I'm just going to leave it and just say we're no flowering princesses round here. We just do it, leave it, see what occurs. And you can see the purpley ones planting that we planted last year are still growing up. I'm going to put this right over on the corner if I can move it. There. This is because Russ doesn't want anybody walking on that corner. So we can put them there. But if you look there in the background a little bit, you can see those purpley ones there, those two sets of purple here and here. These are wildflowers. And then if you go around here, you see all these little white ones, little big, they look like big daisies. They are wildflowers that we planted previously. I don't know if you remember me doing it last year. It was a right pain. I did a lot of work on it last year, and I just don't have the energy to do that this year. But like I say, today is Wednesday, and it is 5 o'clock in the evening now. And it's the first time I've got any energy today to get out and do anything. Today, isn't it? Say, but never mind. I think what we'll do is we'll put these Peter Rabbit gloves back in the... You can see a Billy Baker. Can you? I can see a Billy Baker. Yes, I can. He's crawling all over that mud in there, isn't he? Hey, you see the Billy Baker in there, can you? Timothy's looking in there at the Billy Baker. You found a Billy Baker in there. Look at the gloves on him. They're so big. They're quite hard to get on there because his hands are so splayed. But yeah, this is all we've planted there in there. So we'll see how that grows anyway. And then Timothy and I are going back up there now to Hillside. And we're going to get these ones planted here. That's it. You ready? But these are going up the top. I don't think we're going to do that today. Hang on a mate. Let's have a look. Got you a dinosaur one here. Look at that. Got your dinosaur one. Put some of the yellow ones now and put some of these in. These need to go. We've had these for weeks. So they really, really need to go in, Timothy. Right, matey. You want to put some in your dinosaur, do you? I've got a big bag of stuff here. I put my gloves on. I've also got him out the sand if he wants to play in that. But should we pop some in here? I can see your dinosaurs. Hey, I've got a dinosaur garden as well. I do, Manti Sheena. Right. There we go. Just pop that in there. Get nice and wet because this is an indoor planter really, I think. But I thought Timothy, but you would like it, Mr. Timothy. What colour do you want? You want a yellow? Let's put in a big fat yellow one then. There you go, Mr. Marigold. We'll take off the dead one. Let the others have a bit of life. Should we put in an orange one as well? Let's put in an orange one. We'll see how they grow, shall we? Do you want to pat them down now? Hey, do you want to pat them down? Oh, don't get any dirt in my hair, Mama. We should have put your hat on. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it is yucky, isn't it? Hey, turn that way around, that one. Way. And there we go, everybody. There is Mr. Timothy's. Got his one planted. Excellent. Well done, Timothy. It's just a quick bit of planting. There's nothing fancy about what I do. It just all grows. But can you see? That is Russ's beaver. His hairy beaver. Let's just take out some of these and I'll just put these marigolds in here. Here's a little fork. Do you want that little fork for your sand that you're playing with there? Let's just pop some marigolds in here. Marigolds always remind me of my dad, because my dad used to always plant marigolds in the garden. And then when I had my kids, he would always plant me some, do me some pots with marigolds in. And the kids used to love them. And my eldest daughter now does pots with marigolds in memory of her granddad. Great big cobweb on that one, Timothy. Up there, look. Probably see a spider if you look closely. But yeah, I'm not, you know, just if you want to plant flowers, don't be scared of doing anything because people say you got to do it this way and you got to do it that way. At the end of the day, you're the one that's looking at them. You're the one that's getting the enjoyment out of them. So just blimmin' plant them. These didn't cost very much, but I'm not sure how much longer they'll live. I mean, they really had to go in today because they are almost over. See another spider in there? Only a little one. I'm sorry, I'm poking you quite nastily, aren't I? I think last year, yes, when me and Timothy did the garden, it was raining. I think that was last year or the year before. It were raining then a lot. We've got more orangey ones. Let's put another orangey one up there. And there. But I'm sure, I think you put them in your proper garden because they are great for warding off pests. That is my understanding anyway. They're great for warding off pests. Now I don't know what's in this plant here. But what I think I'll do is get rid of the outside, which I think is all is moss. I won't disturb you, Mr. Snails. Put the snails back in there. I think the majority, see that green bit there, here is all moss. And the birds like to use that to make their nests. And then I think the green with the purple is like the bedding flower. So I shall put that back inside. And then put some marigolds around the back. Do you want to have a look at this one, Timothy, that Mama's doing? We did that little one up there. I mean, like I say, the sun is baking now, and I don't think it's going to bake for long because it might rain. And I'll put some. I got begonias because I like them to go in my plant list in the garden. Oh, this feels a bit sandy. Not so good. Oh, marigolds! I love the smell of them. Hi, Dad. Can you see me planting the marigolds? Thinking of you, my lovely dad. And just letting you know how much I do miss you. There we go. I'll just put some fresh stuff in here. This must be the one, I think, that's got feels like it's got sand in it. You know. But you've got to be careful as well in the garden this time of year in case there are any hybrid false widows out. Let's get that bolt back in there. And in the front of this one, I have this little see this little set. Just anything I add to just brighten up the place, just to make me smile. Yeah, there's a bit more of a black cloud there. You right there, Timothy? Playing with the buckets. So we just got a little bit of sand left over from last year in there. And we might have to make some, I think, this year rather than buy it. I don't know. We'll see. Mummy might have a go at making some. But there we go. That's that little one. So we'll see how he grows out. I'm sure this is the bedding plant. So those of you who are real like growers will be like, oh my God, what's she doing? She's making a right hash of it. I don't care. It's going to make me smile when I see them out. I just take off the dead ones. Actually, I'm going to put another little one in there. Oh, they just smell so pungent, marigolds. There we go. I will still put you little duckies in there. Little ducks can stay over there. Right, so that's that one. Let's see if we've got another pot under here. Bring that pot out, guys. I've got lots of spare pots underneath my deck here. We've got this tray here, so I'm going to put some in here. Oh, whoa, just caught that from falling in. Hang on, you're on the yellow gloves. I don't want to drop you any further. Hang on, I'll try to take the glove off so I can show you Mr. Timothy playing in the sand there. We're at this stage now. That's one we just did there. See, they already look brighter, don't they? This is one my mother-in-law gave me, and I can't remember what it is. So we will see. Also wanted to get something to go on that middle shelf back there to put some on, but I haven't managed to get there yet. I haven't managed to find anything. Not get there. I haven't found anything I like, really. I'll put you up here right away for a minute. Yeah, Russ rode his bike today, so I kind of knew that it wasn't going to rain today. Oh, we've got a birdie coming in to see what's on the bird feeder. Did you see that, Timothy? We have got a bird feeder on the side of We've got a birdhouse on the side of Hillside, and it is a post box, and it has got babies in it for the second year running. And I am so thrilled about that. I think I'm going to plant some of these. in here. Hopefully they'll grow up. Petunia, come here, Petunia. Snails on you, haven't you? Hey, Petunia, come on. Let's have you up here for a minute. There we go. And this blue one. That'll make me smile a bit there. And take off the dead ones, dead leaves, and then they're not trying to feed dead deadness. But it's gone black overcast again. I probably could have done with some more compost in here, probably. But if you've got the opportunity to do this, just do it. Get some. If you go to the supermarket, just pick them up at the supermarket, because they're a lot cheaper at the supermarkets than at the garden centres. And they're cheaper at our like B&Q places, so our DIY places as well. They're cheaper there. And that's what I used to over, so you get a bit of extra water in there. And if you get the opportunity, just do it, guys. Just do it. Right, we're going to go over to the tree, because there's a little hanging basket on the tree. I'm not sure. I might just put some in things on the. Can you see these up here that I used? These just to brighten up. Russ put some holes in them so that the water can now not collect in them and go straight through. These were £1 from Home Bargains, I think, last year. Let's see. I've got begonias to go up the top. I love begonias. They just are so happy. They need to go in a little tub. Let's get some little tubs out and put the begonias in. It's getting even cloudier. Reminds me of last year, Timothy, when me and you were chasing. Yeah, I can go in there. So I've got these three. These three here. And I'm just going to put some compost in them. Well, I'll put a plant in first and a bit of compost in the bottom so I can squeeze it around them. And I think I'm going to put begonias in there. Oh, I love the begonias. They look so pretty. Flowers are just so lovely. These were, so I think I bought the begonias from the range, actually. Does it say on the side? I think I got them from the range. Oh, no, I didn't. I got them when me and Russ went to Trago Meals this weekend, which is like a discount place. We went out on Saturday and yeah, went to a discount place, and they were 3 trays for £6, I think, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 3 begonias, I think. Now these, oh, these are old things. I can't use that, can I, as an example, because they're old. We will see. There we go. Let's see what occurs out there. And then I can put something in here. So last year I tried to grow some herbs out of here, and that kind of didn't work. So I think what I'll do is just put some soil in and just put some more of these in here, and we'll see what happens. That's quite deep. We'll see what happens out of there. It smells so strong. But please, just do it. Don't be scared to do it. So many people give us so many rules, and this sort of stuff you do not need rules for. This just is to make this little container use it, because I had it there. We'll see what grows out of that one. We'll see if anything grows out of that one. Begonias are going back up to the begonia, the one at the top, and the petunias, they're coming over the other side into the other bed. So I will bring you over there in a sec. Here we go. Let's go over here. I can hear somebody. I think Russ is home. So over here we have just one basket that I normally plant stuff in, but actually I forgot I put the cat over here. So we could also do that one, Timothy. Mind out the way. I don't know what that is growing in there. Lots of dead stuff growing in there, don't we? Okay. Can you see the fairy? Should we get her out a minute? And we can put her back in after. I think we'll leave that in there because I don't know what that is. But something nesting. Can you see that little house there? There's something nesting in there. Oh, here's Russ. Russ has come to check on his garden. Okay, you've got sand and dirt in your hair. Hello, Russ. Right. Finally get. Eh? Ow! I'm going to cry out. So come over here because you've got all the bits from the tree flicking off on you. Come over here, out the way. Over the ball. So just stand there and play the ball. Can't remember what I had in here last year. Busy Lizzies, maybe? We'll go and get some more of the begonias. No, not the begonias, the marigolds. And fill up this other little one here. It's all looking overgrown and lush with all of the berries and everything inside. Pebbles in that I painted. I'll do. Oh, I'll just go and get the begonias. No, marigolds.
That seems to stop any more of these pets getting nibbled. That seems to stop the lets getting nibbled.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's taking a bit curly on it. Does that mean they're ready? Yeah, very good.
He's getting eaten. Remember what we sprayed on these last year?
Yeah, so I've got a tip.
You got a tip, have you?
You've got to pull out the bits at the top. Then they upset the green part of it.
They don't upset it.
No, that's what they feel. The bits at the top, you pull it out, they don't attack.
There's my stone, that's dead. brightening up your garden for me is just to draw on pebbles. Just draw on them. Look. These are just pebbles. Got them darted everywhere. Just draw on them. It smells lovely over here. Oh, something here smells lush. I wonder what that it's elderflower, isn't it? Oh, to defrost my elderflower. Get some using up. Let's see. We just plant them and we'll see what happens. Just a little bit of creating joy for us all, hey? Isn't that right? Just a little bit of creating joy. God, it looks a right mess, doesn't it? But I've got to hang up another spinner. But look at them all taking over. I've got to clear, I want to cut out the bramble. It's the only thing, really. Put this one on. Little spinners are so cute. Spin around. A bit overtaken by some of the ground weed, so it does need a bit of a clear out at some point, but I'm not precious about it. Like I say, it's just smiles. Just smiles. Mr. Timothy, he's waiting for me to get the ball for him. And I'm just going to put some in here because I can't remember what's even in this thing up here. Kind of looks like whatever that is, which is probably a weed, is also in there. And there's my little vertebral. So I think that there is a primrose, I'm sure, in there, but these are all weeds. But I do believe there's one solitary primrose in there. So I'm just going to fill this with these marigolds now, and then that's the end of them. Let's just bunch it up a little bit. And then I'll just put the dirt around it. Got some little buds on this one. I'm sure that's a primrose there. That's a primrose leaf. Let's just pop you in there for a sec. And then I've only got these couple more left to do here. So we just pop them in here, get them in. Oh. Maybe, because that primrose not through. Pop it over this one. That's that bit done. They don't look very healthy now, but they will in a few days once they've had some water. Oh. Right. Doing this, and then I'm going to do tea. I'm doing this, and then I'll do tea.
Yeah.
All right.
That too.
Yeah. We've got salmon for tea tonight.
Oh, yeah. Lettuce in the lunchbox.
Did you pick one?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, actually,
It looks like it's been eaten a bit.
this one has, yeah. That's what I'll
That's what you got to keep that cover over, haven't you? No idea what that is coming out of there. It's pretty dug in there. But when we last put begonias in here, they grew lovely. And I don't think I did it last year for some reason. Maybe I just didn't have enough bandwidth after doing the whole of that bottom garden down there. Quite sure. His mother-in-law probably gave me that. That's mud, yes. That's mud. Right, let's see what we've got going on here then. Definitely want to get rid of the moss. But I love begonias. So these are basically, they're kind of like two plants, I think, that are there. Oh, is it one or two? Yeah, two plants. So I could split them. They can go further. We'll see. We'll see. But they come out of here really well. They did that first year, so I'm hoping that this second year they do as well. I think I'll just dump that one in there. We'll see. We'll see how they grow. I know I'm being vicious with them now, but try not to worry. It'll all come out in the wash. It'll all come out in the wash, won't it? It always looks okay in the winter, in the summer. Always looks pretty neat. So, oh, I can feel the rain. Yeah, I can feel it, Timothy, too. I think these will come up quite nice. Let's get this nice white one. He looks lovely. You don't need that. It looks like we could do with a small one. No, this is quite a big established one. They don't have a price on them, and I can't remember. I'm sure it might have been £2 for £3. No, 2 for 6, I think, or 3 for. I got a feeling it was 3 for 6 because I spent £15 altogether. The full trays. You're not in there very well, are you, mate? And we can just hose the ground down, you see, after. But I will go online as well and see if I can see how to make sand. Oh, I'm not being very gentle with you guys, am I? Sorry. Sorry, I feel like I'm being quite vicious. Oh, yeah, you're a bit shoved in there, aren't you? Oh, that's why we've come off of our little footing. There we go. One down here. When I very first planted the wildflower seed here, of course we were working then on the garden that had been like flattened from the building work. So it's been flattened and rolled, so it was perfect. Yeah, I was going to say they are begonias. I doubted myself then for a minute that they were begonias. Lou's wondering what I keep throwing down on the garden. She's down on the garden having a sniff because Mum has been down there. Well, my mother-in-law gave me this, so no, I was saying, wasn't I, about the wildflowers, yeah, and I was just like, just sprinkle them out, guys, just sprinkle them out. And so a lot of you did that. You just sprinkled them out and you had like a little trough full of wildflower. And it gave you all, you know, all of us a sense of achievement. It was amazing. And then last year, I'm not sure if I did it, this is our third year here, I think. So last year, I went all over that garden, putting down cardboard, putting down compost. Hey, Mr. Crow, get off. It's for the other birds, not you. You're big enough to search for your own food. It's for the little ones. Yeah, that was hard work. So I said to us, I'm not doing that this year. It is what it is, and I'll just go back to just planting myself some of my little pots. But anyway, some of the plants from last year have come up through again, so that's great. And then I've got that tiny little pot there, so that's good. I'm pleased with that. It's all about doing what you can. And remember, the only person that you're seeking joy for is yourself, nobody else. So stuff what anybody else thinks about it. I wonder, it'd be interesting to see once these have settled down after a couple of days, how they sprout up. You know, whether they recover enough to sprout up, because they looked amazing that first year. I wonder if I would just pop some of this one here, as soon as I've got some left. I've done all of the grooves. I've got a little groove there that will probably take another one in it. And I have the one that I pretty much demolished and was not very nice to. Not enough in there. I mean, the reality is we don't need a posh, you know, jazzy garden. We've got the Garden of England to look out on. We're very lucky to have been able to find this place. God is good. Well, it looks like I'm going to be able to fill this up and then go down and find some gaps. Got blood on my trousers. Never mind, eh? See, never mind. Let's have a look. This one might make a little one. I've already seen some lovely butterflies in the garden. Shoe down there. You look like you're going to take it more. A little bit more sturdy. Find their roots. They're quite hardy as begonias. Really sound like I know what I'm on about. I'll pull you out with that, mate. Push you two in together and we'll see what happens with you two. Because you two both have had a little bit of a pull and tug. Oh. Got this urn on stilts. We could do with one in there. Let's see. Yep. Push you in there. I think I might be able to squeeze this last one in here. And there we go. Wow. And there's the bonus one. Bonus pot that we did. Put that over there because that can go back down the garden. These will all be taken to the recycling centre. Okay, let's just go for a wander around the garden then. I got Timothy, he's here. He's here, aren't you? He's playing there with his little sand pit. We need to make some sand. I think you can make it out of coconut oil and something. I don't know. But anyway, there's some more that we planted here. Here's the bird's nest I was telling you about there. Timothy's insect net is there. So these are all the wild flowers that we have planted previously. Overtaking the garden. Right. And so we've got lettuces, rogue potatoes, carrots, and I can't remember what's in the back there. Can't remember. Over here we've got tomatoes, onions, and potatoes. Ross has just picked a lettuce actually to take to work tomorrow, so you know they're working. And broad beans and peas up there. So those are our little beds. Oh, and then this is the one that there's all the bits that I sprinkled out. The ones that me and Timothy planted. So it'll be interesting to see how they grow, won't it, Tims? Hey? So it'll be interesting. The rain is a-coming. We made it, Timothy. Mum's just got to cut back a bit of this. This is, I'm sure, the first time that we have seen that tree spout its purple. And last year I cut it right back, not the tree, all the stuff growing up overtaking the tree. And it was a faff, but I did it, and I'm so glad because now look at that. We have all of that growing on it. And then that tree there to the left is the elderflower tree. And last year I made elderflower juice, and I still got some in the freezer. So I was just thinking, then I need to get that out of the freezer, man. And we got those rabbits the other day when we did a little bit of a glow up down there. They're the other ones we planted just in there. And in that little house, we've got a little house hidden in there. That's got a little nest in it. We've got a little bird table in there. That's got some sort of nest in it. Around here somewhere is another nest in, what's it, a squirrel feeder. I don't know what these are. They smell, they have such a really strong smell. They're lovely. If anybody can tell me what they are. So I just put some marigolds in this cat one that came over here. And there's nothing in those other three. This is like just a bit of water that I update every now and again. I could do with giving this a clean out. This has really worked really well. It's really bright. But I love it. I love these, like the long stripy things. They're like a pound from Pound Stretcher, I think I got them from. And they just twirl and go in the wind. They just look so pretty. And then this, I think, is a weed coming out of the blue one at the bottom. That's the bird bath I got in memory of my dad. My dad loved birds. He had like a little aviary and things. There were the other marigolds that we planted. There's our guest room. And up the steps. Oh. And Timothy's was over there, look, playing with all those bits. Because I took out the sandpit from that box and we emptied that box of water. But it had the outdoor toys in it. And there's a little barbecue. So we need to get all of those going again, don't we, Mr. Timothy, eh? Ah, there we go. Thank you very much. Watching Timothy and I finally get around to doing some planting in our garden. Don't be scared. If you don't have a garden, you go to the supermarket, you see a pack of bedding plants for £3 for 6. Just get them. Put them in a little pot. Put them outside. Put them inside. Do it to bring you joy. That's why I do it. I know I have this beautiful place to look at. That doesn't always remind myself in here. Okay? So do whatever you find makes you happy. Make sand. Still with me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.